Well, recently, Community Development Halton hosted an event that shared the results of a province-wide survey of the nonprofit sector. Nikki Wesley has the details on how nonprofits in the Halton region compare.
The room was packed with representatives from nonprofit groups across Halton on Friday morning as the results from the annual Ontario Nonprofit Network survey were presented.
A reoccurring theme in this year's data is the sector's hopefulness and determination. The resilience and resourcefulness of our sector also comes through, and ever present is the sector's commitment to its communities in the face of increasing and changing needs. Regrettably, what is also evident in the 2024 data is the ongoing underfunding of our sector.
Across the province, 83% of organizations report an increase in demand for their programs. Halton was unique, with 5% of nonprofits stating that their increase in demand was 100% or more.
And when we asked them, can you meet this demand? What does the demand look like? Although Halton nonprofits were a little bit better positioned to say that they can meet demand than the rest of the province, still not high enough. Only 36% are able to meet that demand, so that's a big gap that we're seeing.
To fund the increased demand for programs and services, half of Halton organizations are working with stagnant or declining revenues, paired with ever-increasing expenses. In addition, the nonprofit sector struggles to retain employees. Volunteers are, of course, an integral part of nonprofits, and 48% of Halton respondents are experiencing challenges recruiting and retaining those volunteers.
I think our programs and services in the sector really mirror the state our communities are in. And we're on the front lines helping communities navigate a very, very uncertain climate, whether it's economic, political, or social. And our front line is grappling with that, and that's sort of how we see demand drive up.
Staying positive, Pamela encourages community members to get involved.
Think about all the different programs or services or places that you visit on a day-to-day basis or a weekly basis. So maybe the child care center you drop your kids off to, maybe it's where you pick up your coffee, maybe they're a social enterprise, maybe the mini soccer league that your kids go to after school is a nonprofit, maybe like the annual festival that happens in downtown like Oakville is a nonprofit. So think about all those places and go out and find out how many of those are nonprofits. How many nonprofits do you engage with, rely on throughout your week, throughout your daily routine, and see how they're doing. Learn more about them, see if you can support them anyway, become a board member, but also just learn about them and support their advocacy. If those programs and services mean something to you, a lot to you, which I'm assuming that they do, it's worth finding out how you can support them.
For Halton News, I'm Nikki Wesley.